Hello, good people. I've got this beautiful lady. I mean, she's been pushing South African brands, and I mean, you guys have been doing great in terms of having certain products into a continent in Africa. What is your take on that?
We're creating more jobs, and when we say South Africans must support, by buying local products and supporting local services, we are sustaining and keeping our jobs locally. If we don't do that as South Africans, as buyers and as consumers, and we prefer to consume products that have been brought into the country, we're essentially exporting jobs. We want to we wanted to find an edutainment kind of way to communicate with South Africans that local products are lekker, and they're good products, not because we, like I always use the frame, shame. We don't feel sorry, but we're saying that South African products are good products that are deserving of being, supported. So Living Lekker Locally, the long and short of it is that we are showcasing to South Africans that you must, wear local clothes, drive a locally assembled car like the X3 we saw downstairs, like the Toyota Corolla we saw on the screen, listen to local music, watch local content on multi-choice or at the SABC channels, buy local furniture for your offices, buy local furniture. We all have furniture at home. We don't sit on drums or on the floor. We've got some sort of furniture. Yes. Buy local furniture. Smartphones. We all have smartphones. But did you know that we have smartphones that are made in South Africa? Yes. Mara phone, yes, made in South Africa, factory in Durban, where they employ hundreds of South Africans to make the phone. iPads. We have Mobicel, made in South Africa. Guys, in typical South African language, we say Dibalandonina. We have a lot of consumables and South African products that we can be proud of.
Okay, to be part of to be a member.
To be a member. So the information, I think the quickest way to do it is to go to our website, which is www.proudlysa.co.za, and when you get to the website, click on an icon that says membership, and it takes you through what the process is. But there's another option. You can email us on info@proudlysa.co.za, and a consultant will be talking to you and taking you through a flawless process. Very quick process. We are not here to frustrate anybody. Very quick process. But I must also mention that for you to be a member of the campaign, it is a you do pay for the service. Yes. And for an entrepreneur, a small business, you pay 500 Rand per annum.
Come on.
And in between, from the time you join to the time you have to renew your membership in the next year, you have all these opportunities where we put you on an advert, like you all saw here today, that you don't have to pay for. We all know that marketing a business is expensive, and many entrepreneurs don't have access to cash. So we do the PR campaigns like we've done today. We call you to a place like this where you showcase your product. I mentioned earlier on that in October we're going to Dubai. Yes. We're taking some of the locally made products. You get those type of opportunities that you would have to pay thousands and thousands of rands for. It's 500, guys.
Per annum.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Hello, good people. I've got Sia. She's got one of the best brands in South Africa. Can you tell us a little bit about your brands here?
My brand is more about good life,
okay,
good quality, fun, and it's motivated by what we have gone through as a country,
yes,
and what we can achieve.
The reason why I decided to go through this route is my love for good life, my love for happiness, my love for quality, and I always wanted to be associated with happiness. There is no way that you could be drinking a glass of bubbly on a sad note, even if you were on a sad note, but the mood will change to happiness.
The benefits of being a member, number one, is that I get an exposure.
Yes.
Having been a South African producer, whether you're a producer of wine, you're a producer of something else, there's just something about it. The pride that I take in being a South African, you know, and being and having my brand associated with that sticker, say proudly South African. It's just an achievement for me.
I've got Tsepo, I think you've been working with Brand South Africa, Proud South Africa for long. But what does it mean to you?
Look, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. I think being South African to start with, it's a privilege, it's an honor. Furthermore, being an African, because now the world is looking at us as Africans. So when you cascade it to being proudly South African, that's another matter. That's another exciting matter. It really means to be authentic. It really means to be more cultural and diverse. It really means to be saying you are not limited to one thing. You can be able to move. If you want to attest to what I'm saying, check our flag. How many colors are there? And all that. This will tell you. So it's so awesome. And this is what says to us on a daily basis, we live to be proudly South African. I'm from the township, Bati Fosloras. You wake up in the morning, you know, there's a car that just passed. The dog is on the leash. You know, and you've got your friends, and then you've got a sound that says to you when you are in the house, come out. Then you know, my buddies are here and all that. So it's so much. There's a lot that I could say, but I'm proudly South African.
Founder of Munaki Coffee. To me, I mean, just to be part of brand, I mean, proud South African. What does it mean to you?
I mean, it just means that there is a serious level of appreciation that's been taken for engaging people on what it means to consume local. So I'm actually quite impressed with the work that they've been doing and the work that they've been, or how they've been assisting us over the last few years. You need to be able to be adaptable in this space, you know, so you have to be able to speak to different markets. And I think that we've managed to sort of achieve that through the brand in speaking to both the end consumer as well as the corporate space from a product, taste, and look and feel perspective.
We've got Juicy's Noni, she's been doing great. This is one of the South African brands. I mean, we've been seeing other brands in South Africa, especially when it comes to the gin products. Can you tell us, elaborate a little bit about what is your brand and your product?
Okay, thank you firstly. I appreciate being here and your time, I appreciate it. I've got 3 different types of gins. I've got a classic gin, which I don't have here, but a classic gin is your normal African dry gin, or a London dry, but we're in Africa, so we're going to call it African dry. And then I've got this is a Moringa gin. Okay. A Moringa gin has won a single gold last year at the South African Craft Gin Awards, and this year it won a bronze at the Old Mutual Spirit and Wine Awards. I think, obviously there have been gins on the shelves before. We've all seen them. I think I wanted my taste because I love gin, and I love gin and coffee. So I thought, why not fuse the two together? And it's always gin o'clock. So if I want to have coffee in the morning, but I also feel like I want to have gin, then I would have a gin coffee. And if I felt Vutomi means life, in Tsonga. So it's Changanishilung. So what I thought, because it means life, I'm going to make products that add life to your life. So it's literally sanitizing your soul. So the moringa is good for you. It's a superfood. And coffee is also good for you. It's an antioxidant.
Citageni's got one of the best products in South Africa. Can you tell us a little bit about your product, what it does, and how then you became your product became one of the best products in South Africa?
In the world.
In the world,
In the world.
Yes.
It's wonderful to be here with you. I'm very honored. I'm Sister Jenny. I'm an inventor. Okay. And I've just been featured in a book in America by Robert J. Baer, Women Inventors in the 7%. And the reason I got featured in this book, a whole chapter, is because this is literally unique in the whole world. It's a hand cream. I'll show you the multi-purpose cream. It's a hand cream and a foot cream that's clinically tested to moisturize your skin instantly. In 1 minute, your skin changes. But that very same cream can be put into an open wound and heals a burn or a diabetic ulcer or something that doesn't normally heal, because diabetics' wounds don't heal. I'm so grateful, and I manufacture this product myself. I make it, and I invented it from scratch 29 years ago.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.